Can you switch this to our channel, Artem, while he's not on?
Hello, everybody. You.
Hello, Aymeric.
Yeah.
I can do something. I can do something.
Aymeric, is that a correct way for me to say your name?
Yeah, it's okay with American accent. It's okay. Yeah. Aymeric.
How would you say
Aymeric.
it?
In French, it's Aymeric.
Aymeric.
Oh, yeah.
Aymeric. I am French.
You're Travis Bijon. All right, guys.
Whenever I was hanging around with Pascal, he said I was a French peacock. So I don't know if he was I don't know if that was a compliment or I should take offense to that, but he said Bijon.
Travis Bijon.
French peacock. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, whatever.
All right, Travis. Well, hey, we are officially live, so welcome everyone to the first official episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest East versus West edition. We finally got the job, Travis, and today we are interviewing Matt Mask and Aymeric Pradines. They're going to
remember, Artem. This is just a trial run, eh?
I know. I'm like really a bonus part. I'm not even hired. I was just given a little step by step. So, Travis, at that point on,
I have already got paid, Matt. I have already got paid, but you are correct.
Oh, you're good, Travis. This is a trial run
for Artem.
This is Artem's
This is a
trial
run
for
Artem, whether I pay him or not. Thank you for pointing that out.
Hold on. Just so everybody knows, I was not offered any money, so I might say
because they
shit.
don't want to fucking pay you. You ain't worth it.
I know. So I'm liable to say something and walk away, Matt. So
that's why they have you on the other side of the camera usually. Okay?
Listen, I'm the one with the good camera, man.
Yeah, but they keep you on the other side.
I'm the one who doesn't need money, as you can see the setup.
Opposite the lens side.
All right, Garage. Travis, really talk to our guest.
You just fucked your shit up, Travis.
Yeah, dude. All right, now this should be better. There it is. Nice. All right, should I take over and act like I'm the boss here since Coach Ray left?
Yeah.
I like it. Gentlemen, very simple. If you cannot tell, Ingen Terzi used to do these interviews, right? There's just no doubt about it. And without any of us knowing it, it was vital to the promotion. Maybe you guys did know. I always kind of thought they were a little long and boring. And I noticed Ingen would sometimes be on his phone, not really even paying attention that much to the two guys sometimes. So naturally, I'm like, man, we don't really need those. However, as soon as they were gone, I feel like I was less informed personally, right? So there's no doubt that Robert, and the staff over there are attempting to grow, right? That's why we have these tremendous opportunities. I believe that I have been sent here to take place of, and not really take place, but just help bring back all of the interviews. So just so you both know, I am being very handsomely rewarded for having these things. That's why my goal is to keep the energy nice and high and hype. So I will be faking it for the next 45 minutes, acting like this is the most entertaining interview and interviews known to man. So congratulations to both of you guys. What a privilege it must be. First of all, let's just talk about that. Is it a big privilege in your life to be on what looks to be maybe the best arm wrestling card and event in the history of arm wrestling? I'll start with you, Matt.
Yeah, it's obviously it's a huge blessing. Just a matter of trying to fucking step back and actually enjoy it and be able to smell the flowers as opposed to, just concentrating on the competition, being done with it, and not really get a chance to really enjoy any of it. That's kind of been one of my main goals for the last year or so, is to actually enjoy the opportunities that I'm getting, not just go through with the opportunities, but actually be able to enjoy the whole process of everything. The likes of being able to hang out with you, Travis, fucking Artem and Ray, and everybody else in the arm wrestling community from around the world, right? So it's not many of us are getting this opportunity. So yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed every day I get to be part of it.
And we've noticed that you've been bringing one guest with you to most of the events. Who will you be traveling with in Germany?
My youngest daughter, Kayla, will be coming with me for this one. And then usual Sean Tourage will be there, my buddy Sean.
No doubt.
Dakota's coming along for this one, and that should be I think it's just the four of us this go. So
Same question, young man. Aymeric, just let us know what it means to you. Are you excited? Are you nervous? What we got?
Yeah, but it's a big honor for me, mostly because of I'm the only French on East versus West, so I feel the pressure. All the France are on my shoulders, so yeah, it's a great honor for me to represent my country there. And
it's not too often the El Presidente actually gets to go to the battleground, right? And actually be on the front line, eh?
Yeah. And also, I'm president of French Federation. It's me manage arm wrestling in France and and I have a bit success of this. Now in arm wrestling grow very fast in France. We start to join the big nation of arm wrestling. And some other great puller are just behind me. And I hope you will see another French athletes on East versus West, not only me. There are a few guys very, very strong in France. So the level grow up, and very proud. Sorry for being invited to the East versus West. And long time for me, more than 1 year. I did compete 1 year and a half, almost. Too busy with my job and my duty. So excited to this fight and a bit stressed. I don't really know where is my level now. So it will be a hard test for me.
Talk to us about geographical location. How long of a trip is it for you?
Yeah, it's not so far. I live in Paris. So Paris in Cologne, I will come by train. It's 3 hours and a half with train. So it's almost at home, almost.
Oh, nice.
Almost. So.
And will you have? Are there guys from your club? A lot of people making the trip, or are you going alone?
Yeah, a lot of French people will be there. A lot of clubs will be there. My brother also will be on my corner, and also my sparring partner.
That'll lead me into my next question, and this, to me, I think is what we all want to know. In our culture in North America, if some person calls you a MFer, that would be called a. Can you say it, Artem, nice and loud?
I'm okay.
All right, I don't want Matt to say it, 'cause I feel like it's ruining.
Someone called you a motherfucker.
It's ruining Matt's brand.
Yeah.
But
see,
that's word
French,
MF.
right? Like that's French. Oh fuck, you know, ski tabernacle sacre bleu. Swearing originated in France, right? And then it just spread like a rest of the disease to the rest of the world. And it obviously affected Western civilization a little more than it did the rest of the world, especially some of them Europeans. They got sticks up their arses, but you know.
So my question is, in our culture, if someone gets real close to your face, anywhere in the 3-foot proximity, and you are in a heated exchange, and you hear that word, it could incite some real emotions. My question to you, have you ever been called a MFer right in the middle of a heated moment? And has your brother ever saw his brother get called an MFer in front of 3,000 people? And are you comfortable with this, or what exactly? Because I got a feeling you're going to hear it. Now, you may not hear it specifically, you MFer, but let's be honest, when we're in this thing and you just hear the words, it's pretty crazy. So are you prepared for this French?
Yes, I am prepared, and of course, it's Matt. It's unusual opponent for me. I never pull such athletes, but around also the showman. He put a lot of pressure on psychological pressure. So it's the first time for me to this kind of opponents. In Europe, it's more. It's not like in North America. You know, when you fight, it's more quiet. It's like WAF something. It's less. You don't speak really with your opponents. So yes, but it's also excited for this. So yeah.
I got you. So what I heard, Artem, did you hear what I just heard? Is we don't play that shit in Germany. Watch your mouth, Matt. Is that? Did you hear? That's what I heard. Matt,
that's one way to
how can you respond to the fact that they don't play that shit over there, and you should watch your mouth when you get to that arena?
I don't give a fuck. Dude, I have no fucking control over anything I do when they say my name. As soon as my name gets called to the table, I lose absolutely all fucking control. So, you know, if you don't like it, something I say offends you or bothers you, the way I look at it is don't blame me, blame your mama because she raised a fucking pussy. So.
Also,
Very interesting. Very interesting. I heard you say earlier it's been almost a year and you're not sure what your level is.
Yeah.
Do you think that you know what Matt's level is?
I think Matt's improved a lot. I think it's more stronger now than before. He impressed me against Kanichenko. I don't expect his win against Sergey because Sergey now we live in France. So I had some sparring with Sergey. Okay, his left is not his right. He have some issues technically, but he's really, really strong. And I bet he will kill Matt on the left. And I lose my bet, and he impressed me a lot. Yeah. I don't expect so. Matt is so strong on the left, and even inside, impressed me also inside. Even when Sergey was able to put him inside, it was not easy for Sergey to beat Matt inside. It was really not easy.
Will that be your strategy?
I think it's yeah, very good start. It will be difficult to me to stay high with Matt. I will try to fight height, but I think he have advantage for me, so it will be better for me to play inside the game. But
Matt Mask, are you getting better or are you the same? Where are you ranked left and right, or I guess left-handed for this match? And how close do you think you are from being in that top, what is it, top three? Top three is just a murderer's row there, right? At 231?
Yeah. I think I'm 10th right now in the 105 kg class for the left arm. Aymeric is number 7th. I consider myself in that top 5 for sure. I think I'm there. As for top 3, like you said, there are a bunch of bad motherfuckers in that class. If I'll ever be in a position where I think I might have a chance for a title shot with my left, I don't really think so. I think I can be a hell of a gatekeeper for who does get a title shot in that class. But I don't see myself as a world champ in the left arm in the 105 kg. I can definitely see myself doing it in the right arm. The left just being a hell of a gatekeeper. So,
and that is Alajon, right? Is that Alajon?
Yeah.
And then Devin, maybe if he could ever get there, and then you got the guy, what's his name? The Devin Devin beat.
Yeah,
you got Oleg, David.
Oleg,
yeah. Oleg, Zoc, David, Daddy can make that class.
Yeah, but I think David will never come back in 105. He's too big now.
So
let's
hope he stays big.
Do you Matt, do you have any clue to the man that's walking up there? He says it's been a year. He hasn't arm wrestled. What tape have you seen? What makes you think that you see a lane of success? Or why would you be so worried?
Well, I'm worried anytime I step up to the table and it's a left arm fucking match. So I honestly, every left arm match I go against, I think it could be my last left arm match I ever have with my last left arm match I have in my career. So yeah, I'm nervous as fuck. Am I going to get a victory on this one? Is it going to be a battle? Is he going to beat me? Am I going to get fucking injured and possibly never be able to pull again with my left? You know, so yeah, I'm nervous as fuck going into it. So I always question. I doubt my left compared to my abilities on my left that I have with my right. As for Aymeric, he's definitely, I'd say he's a left arm specialist. His right, I don't think is even close to a threat like his left is. I think his left, he's definitely a left arm technician. Very strong fingers, very strong cup. He's got a good lock on his bicep. I've seen him top roll a little bit, not too much, but he's definitely understands what he needs to try to get in the setup. You've seen that with his adjustments when he pulled his last one at the East versus West. That was the Challenger Series, I think it was. Or no, it would have been East versus West 14 in Florida. So, but you seen it there. He ended up falling up short. I think maybe it was the nerves or whatever. The first couple rounds, kind of underestimated his opponent, but then he made some adjustments and did the TSN turning point, and it switched back in his favor. So he's not somebody that I think anybody going up against the table to him, if they think it's going to be a fucking cakewalk and that he doesn't pose a threat, they're a fucking retard, and it's going to be a long day for him. So no, I'm nervous as hell. Do I want to fucking win? Of course. Do I want to lose? No, fuck no. I'm scared as fuck of losing. I want to keep this streak going, and right now he's in my way. So
does anything change left-right hand match, or are you training exactly the same because the matches are every 6 or 7 weeks? Or did you know you were going left-handed? Did you know you were going to alternate? Or do you get the call the next day from Vienna saying, hey, you want to pull lefty?
No, I had actually known about this match before Austria, believe it or not. So Austria was kind of a last minute, kind of a fill-in. I already had an idea about this match. My left, how I prepare for training with my right is completely different. My right, I can just push fucking hard like a retard for fucking 2 months straight up until fucking a week to 10 days before the match, and then do a good taper. My left, I got to be very strategic about it. I can't push it hard. Anytime I push it hard in practice, I set myself back for the next 2-3 weeks. So the way I look at it is I got 1 to 2 really good sessions, training sessions that I can do a month with my left, and I don't want to waste one of them on a practice session. So it's more about just trying to get it as healthy as I can for the next match. And it usually takes me about 3 months from a match before I'm ready to pull again with my left arm, just because after I pull with the left, it's fucking sore for a month and a half, and I'm just doing rehabilitation with it. And usually about a month away from a match, it starts to feel somewhat half decent again. So.
Aymeric, he talked about your technical prowess and some of the things that he felt that he saw. Do you agree with his assessment?
Yes. Yeah, I'm far better on the left arm. I'm not lefty. I'm righty. I pull on the right arm until 2019. Now I stopped to pull my right because I cannot now. But before this, I was the best in France, left and right overall. But now my right injury is brachioradialis. You know, the muscles go like this. It's a tore, and I cannot use back pressure, so my pronation is very weak. But in my right hand sometimes is better than my left, but the arm is far stronger on the left, and But from the beginning, when I start arm wrestling now, it's a long time ago. 15 years ago. Left and right was pretty similar, but the left a bit better. and after injury on the right, and the left go far. So it's the main difference on my left and right. But yeah, now actually my left is far better than my right arm. And yeah, I can play in every position. If I feel something wrong in some way, I will try to find another. I don't think I have.
How do you do in this position?
Yeah, I can pull in any position in arm wrestling. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm
that's
strong.
the position Matt. That's the position Matt wants you to be in.
Yeah. I'm pretty good in every position, almost the same level in all position, and it will depend of the Matt. If Matt push me to go there or go there, I will go. So I try
and talk to us about weight, both of you guys. Is the 231 pounds easy for both of you?
No. Yeah,
I'm looking at you right now. You look like you're about 260, but I didn't want to say nothing. So
no, but I'm short.
How much weight do you have to lose to get there? And after he answers that, Matt, are you just chilling at 231? You first, Aymeric.
Yeah, no, clearly not. But it's mostly not because it's mostly because of lifestyle. I walk a lot, just for this podcast.
It's usually creatine and growth hormone and stem cells. Any combination of those things could possibly have a guy being 260. I'm not sure how you got there. Pasta, something got you. Your shoulders look huge. Am I right or wrong, Artem?
Good.
Yeah, but I use nothing,
Ankin definitely was taking me up, man.
I can have any control anytime, The anti-doping.
Hey, Travis, so Aymeric is so big, he didn't give us the number yet. Aymeric is so big, he was disclosing the number.
Yeah, but it's not it's because I'm fat. I eat too much. Because I walk too much.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh today?
Yeah, 112.
And what do you need to be? 105?
A lot of
I need to get 7 kilos.
Okay, so 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, and have you done that before? Is this the routine? Big, lose weight, get it back?
Yeah. I have. Okay. Normally, I have 2 weeks to lose maybe 2-3 more kilos, and after just water cuts.
Matt Mask, where you're at? Is it easy to make 231?
It's a piece of piss for me to make 231. So that's why I've wanted to be in this class. Last couple I did at 231 or whatever that I did pull in. I ended up keeping my weight right around that 233 to 234 mark. I just literally skipped a meal, didn't eat before I weighed in, and I was good to go. Taking a different approach. I'm trying to do the approach I used to do with WL back in the day, where literally I'm walking around on my natural weight, which is right around that 242 to 245 mark. And I'm just gonna do a quick little water cut, maybe sit in a sauna for 6 or 8 hours if I need to. But I'm planning on just cutting the last pretty much 11 pounds out in water over the course of 2-3 days leading up to our match, and hopefully walking back up to the stage at a fresh 242 pounds again. So.
Artem.
Yeah. I've been blessed with the metabolism of a hummingbird. So I miss a meal or two, I can easily lose 6 pounds in a day if I want. Like it's nothing for me. So I'm a walking inferno. So.
Artem, you told me that you felt that Matt was going to lose 4-0 yesterday. Do you still feel that way?
It's best of 5, first of all. Best of 5.
Yeah.
He had you.
It ain't a title match, so it's not best of 7.
That was him beating you after you lost 3-0, after you came off the stage, I guess. Artem, are you holding tight to your 3-0 loss for Matt Mass that you predicted the other day?
I'm pretty sure we didn't even discuss it, but anyway, hold on. This is all news to me. This is all news to me. I don't know.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, hold on. What about now? Can anybody hear me? All right. Well, you know what, Travis? Since you mentioned that, I guess I am butthurt, so yeah, I think I should go with Aymeric for 0. So thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, best of 5. Best of 5.
Whatever it's gonna be, it should be so bad. Well, it will be 4-0. You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you. I didn't really have a good stance on this match, but now I do. I realized I am not a changed man. I'm still salty within myself. So even though I love Matt, it could be 3-0.
Well, I know that I have been just crazy impressed, Matt, with how much your brand has exploded.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Because everywhere I go, people say, "Hey, have you ever arm wrestled that Canadian guy that cusses everybody out?" And I'm like, damn, it used to be schoolboy, got a little Cobra Rhodes whenever that Game of Arms was. And then, of course, you could see Devin on social media. But now, this is 2-3 times that they're talking about the Wild Horse. Have you noticed the difference in your everyday life from a social media or work standpoint? Are you getting a little more credit here for your arm wrestling skills?
Well, I think it's about the same as it was. Just I've been on a little bit of a better streak here lately than I have in the past sometimes. So it's more hype about how the next one's going to go or where they want to see me get to. But I don't know. I'm trying to be a little more active on social media, YouTube, shit like that too. So the more active you are, the more stuff seems to increase. But you notice it. You notice it a lot more when you go to these events, right? So these events is where you get that eye opener of the reality of where the sport is actually going, right? So.
Do you feel that arm wrestling bigger right now in Germany than ever before?
I think it's bigger right now everywhere in the world than it's ever been before. So I think, well, Artem, you were at the last one in Austria. I'm sure you can contest that there's never been a fucking crowd like that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of people there. And it's funny how when you come home, everybody's like, "Oh, well, there's a couple empty seats." They're like, "My man, it was a packed state, like as packed as this room can be legally."
The ones that were empty, it's because the people were standing up top or whatever, so they can get a better view as opposed to looking from the side.
Matt, I physically paid for 3 seats. I physically paid my own money for. That's what my seats, okay? 3 other people, okay? So that's what legally bought and paid for, okay? I just need them. So for sure, like there was no reason to really people like that was packed room for sure.
Yeah, and it seems like every episode there's more and more people filling the crowd. So it's it's I don't know, it's humbling, but it's really starting. I think the sport's really starting to go in a direction that we've all kind of wished and dreamed and hoped that it would for the last 15, 20 years, right?
Yeah, and you know what I thought was impressive is I'm sitting at home, it's about to be 2-3 o'clock. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's getting ready to pop off. So I easily just hook up the to pay for it and have no problem. And then I watched the tape and they've done a better job. They did a better job last time of filming, and the show, it was better than before, which, that's all you could ask for, because we knew that when Robert and the crew took over, that Ingen already had the matches, the arm wrestling, it was all there. But it needed to get better, the stream, the filming, and because that's the only thing you would want. We can't really, there's no reason to try to get a better arm wrestling guy. We had a good arm wrestling guy. Let's just keep that arm wrestling the same, right? The best guys arm wrestle each other. But let's do a better job at business. Let's do a better job at growing, and let's get better from a filming standpoint. I thought the East vs. West definitely took a step forward. Aymeric, did you go live to the last event, or did you watch it like me?
Sorry, I didn't know you.
Did you watch the last stream, or were you in Austria?
Yeah, no, I watch it. I watch. Yeah. No,
Did
I
you
was
agree
not.
with me that they did a? Did you agree they did a good job, maybe the best job of
Yeah.
streaming it?
Yes. Yeah. Every time the production, the fight, everything is better every time, and the audience now it's a really big venue, so it's very impressive to see how much people, how much fan of arm wrestling, because mostly before, when you organize competition, yeah, now also I try it in France. Mostly it's only people who practice arm wrestling and family, or friends. Now we have much really fun come to just watch a show, and it's for me it's the first time for arm wrestling to such a big event like this. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get done here, first of all, thank you guys. You guys absolutely smashed it. The interview was awesome. Let's talk about some of the other matches. Just get a quick who you think's going to win, maybe a score. But what do you think about Artem and Alijan left-handed? Just briefly, Matt, we'll start with you.
I thought you meant fucking Artem. I was like, fuck, Artem?
Is that funny? Is that funny if I was talking about our Artem?
They're going to be looking for that poor motherfucker's arm for a week in the fucking parking lot. Right? So that's a match I've been wanting to see for a long time. I think Alizan ended up beating Artem the last time they had pulled at Worlds when they were both young children. So I think it's an interesting match. Artem Morozov is, my eyes, is on a different fucking level right now. So that fucking dude is massive, fucking crazy, fucking strong, really fucking dedicated. So I think it may be Artem Morozov's day, but Alizan's just a fucking pure freak all around. So it's
Scary.
that's
scary to
very
think about,
interesting.
Matt, scary to think about Alijan being the very best left-hander in the whole world and still being able to make your guys' weight class. So
right?
I think
That's why I say I'll be a gatekeeper. I don't want to pull that motherfucker. Fuck that.
Aymeric, you have an opinion on this match who you think might win?
Yeah. For me, Muratov is favorites, but it depends for Morozov. If he's able to keep the fights high, maybe he will find a solution to beat Alijans. But if Alijans are able to set a bit deep inside, I think Alijan will win pretty comfortable inside.
He's so fast too, right? Like you think.
Yeah,
I don't know if Artem will be able to fucking take him outside before Alizan kicks him in, right? So that's such a fucking interesting match. So
and if we see Alijan handle Morozov, then we have to definitely see Alijan and Vitaly.
100%.
Right?
100%.
Because if you rewind Artem Morozov's match with Vitaly Laletin, my man, it's so close.
It could have went either way.
So close.
But I think.
All right, so I think we have two. We have a split decision, right? You, Matt Mast, you believe that Artem Morozov will most likely win, and
I think maybe slight favorite, slight, but it's, I don't know. Ask me tomorrow, I'll tell you something else.
Amen. Aymeric, you believe Alijan Morozov has a
51%
slight
advantage also.
I think that this is the match I cannot wait to see. Wow, because it's one thing for I told this yesterday, when matches are set up and a lighter guy has to move up, oftentimes the lighter guy has no idea what he's getting into, right? He just doesn't have any sort of framework to see what will be different when a guy shows up this much bigger than him, supposedly in the super heavyweights. But this is not the case here. These guys are neighbors. It's like, hey, it doesn't matter where I fight my neighbor. I know him. I see him every day. So Alajon really believes that he can win, or there's no reason for him to take this match. It's very interesting. So this will be great. This to me is the one I want to see the most. Now moving on. Any opinions, Matt Mass, on Mr. Dave Chafee and say his name, Artem?
Ivan Matushenko.
Matushenko. What you got, Matt? Right-handed.
I think Dave's the favorite in this one. Especially being a right arm match. If it was a left arm match, I'd say Ivan all day, every day. But Ivan's left arm is way better than his right. And I really don't see anybody really doing anything to Dave Chafee in that 115 kg class unless he pulls a Queen's move pulling Michael Todd, or Devin comes out in that class again. But I don't really see anybody taking that belt from Dave anytime soon, or maybe Hermes if he goes down to 115. But I don't see Dave's belt being in too much of a threat right now.
Wow. Aymeric, you have those same feelings or a little different?
Yeah, a bit the same opinions. Because the style of Ivan is not so much with Dave. Dave is fucking strong side pressure inside. But maybe with the speed, if Ivan is so quick and go deep inside and in a very good position, maybe we can see a fight, and maybe with endurance after, because Dave stamina is not so great. If Ivan is able to keep the match a bit longer, after 1 or 2 fights, maybe he will find something to do with Dave, but definitely Dave is big favorite for this fight.
Dave Chafee. Okay. Artem, you're the only one that went with Matushenko. What a weirdo. All right. Moving right along. Let's talk about Devin Larratt and Vitaly Laletin. To me, I don't know if you guys heard my little spiel, but to me, it's just pretty simple when it comes to why you would think Devin's going to win. And it would just be the 3 most recent common opponents. Devin's ability to take care of Gennady, or not Gennady, but Chafee, Michael Todd, and Hermes Gasparini, and seeing Vitaly struggle and or lose, to 2 of the 3 of those. Now, I know that things could be different. It's a few months later, but you add on the fact that the left-handed match was closer than it probably should have been, with Devin just jumping in there and being in that super heavyweight class. So Devin's definitely got a ton of confidence. His right arm, he's definitely not going to want to lose 2 in a row to the same person this soon. And Vitaly most likely gets hung up and can't finish, and it ends with Devin winning. Aymeric, anything I just said not make complete sense?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Now I think Devon it's a really favorite for these fights. Mostly if you watch the left-hand fight, I think it will end a bit the same. But Devon is more stronger on the right, and his block is more high. And I don't think Vitaly press will be enough to pin Devon arms. And I think it will be the win for Devon, maybe 4-1, 4-2, something like this. Yeah.
You think Devin gets fouled out of one of these matches or not?
Why am I keep hitting with some weird questions out of nowhere, man? That's crazy. Why you keep trying, man?
Do you think he'll foul out or not?
He'll foul one. He'll foul one of them. That's a good opportunity.
Matt, did he leave us? Did Matt leave us?
No,
daughter to work, but I'm going to try to stay on.
I got you. Matt, tell us how much you think the Canadian guy's going to kill the Russian.
It's going to be a complete opposite of what you see with the left arm. So, I think on paper, Vitaly should have fucking destroyed Devin. Devin slowed him up a lot more than everybody anticipated. Devin's right arm isn't even close to where his left arm is. He's way more dedicated with his left and has been for the last 5 years compared to with his right compared to his left. So, yeah, I don't even think it's a contest. I think Vitaly may end up getting a quick one. Vitaly may get a quick one on him right in round 1 because Devin underestimated him or whatnot, but I don't see it continuing to go that way. I say Devin's going to take him 3-0 or 3-1.
Nice. Well, I think it is. No, it is 3. It's just best out of 5, right? Not a title match. And then last but not least, do you guys have any insight on Brian Shaw and whether he is a real arm wrestler, or is this just a publicity, and he's still years and years away? And will he beat Leonidas? How good do you guys think Leonidas is? And who will win the match?
Yeah.
Aymeric, you go ahead. Let's hear what you got.
Yeah. I think Leonidas is a big favorite. I think he will win pretty easy against Brian because of his experience. And I watched not long time ago sparring Leonidas against Kalichenko right arm. And Leonidas really impressed me on sparring. Not only because he's strong, I know he's really strong, but now he's stronger on specific arm wrestling angles. And he moved better on the table. It's really, really better. And I don't see Brian close on this. It's too soon for Brian. He needs more time. I think it will be an easy win for Leonidas.
Wow.
Not because
easy win. Yeah. If it's an easy win, Artem, Brian Shaw's manager, they did a bad job if it's an easy win. And listen, I thought Brian Shaw was probably the favorite just because he's World Strongman, but listening to you right there makes so much sense that this guy's a real arm wrestler against the baddest dudes, and you're seeing it. Yeah, it might not be close. Brian might go down. Matt Mass, you got anything? What do you think about Brian Shaw? Interesting.
Hold on, what we got?
Wow, I can't believe he said that about Brian Shaw. Wow.
I guess Matty will have left us, huh?
Matt tried to stick in there as long as
Hold on. I see him. Hold on, Matt. Hold on.
You guys see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're back.
Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, if I lose you here, it's because I'm driving my daughter to daddy duties.
Hey, this is the last question, Matt. Tell us about Brian Shaw. Does he win? Does he lose?
I think Brian Shaw is going to win. I think Leonidas has been concentrating too much on looking pretty and his beach bod and Brian Shaw is 100% dedicated into actually becoming an arm wrestler. So I'm cheering for Brian, and I really think that Brian's hard work is going to pay off. So, and I think it's great for the sport if Brian does win. So I'm on the Brian Shaw train.
USA! USA! Finally, we got a guy. All right, Artem, you got anything else to add since you barely did anything the whole time?
No, nothing really, no. I'm good.
Matt Mask, good luck, young man. We're all rooting for you here in North America. However, you fucked around with a super heavyweight. I don't know. You might be in trouble. Amir, good luck, young man. And when I say good luck with this diet. Because you got some weight to lose. Artem, take us home, All
righty, guys. Good luck, everyone. And you guys see these athletes in about 2 weeks here, actually. 3.
Yeah.
Less than 3. All right, everybody. Thanks for the podcast, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.